15 fun riddles for geniuses only. Are you ready to put your brain to the test? Focus carefully, think fast, and don't cheat. Before we begin, let us know in the comments which country you're watching from. Let's get started. The first challenge. Who is not a real police officer? Look closely at the uniforms and equipment of each person. One of them is only pretending to be a police officer. Is it Officer 1, Officer 2, or Officer 3? Answer: Officer number 3. Reason: if you examine the uniforms carefully, you notice that Officer 3 is wearing a gold badge on his chest, while the other officers all wear the same silver badge. The next challenge. One of these 3 people is already dead. Look very carefully at the tiny details. Answer: the person in the middle. When a magnifying glass is placed in front of a living person's mouth, a light layer of condensation appears on the lens from their breath. However, the magnifying glass in front of the person in the middle shows no sign of condensation, indicating that he is not breathing. Therefore, he is the dead person. The next challenge. One child in the picture is not a student at this school. Can you spot the odd one out before time runs out? Did you find the imposter? The correct answer is child number 3, because he is the only one who is not wearing the official school uniform like the other students. If you figured it out before the timer ended, you have a sharp eye for details. The next challenge. Take a close look at the 2 pictures. One appears to be a professional barber, while the other raises some serious doubts. Answer: barber number 2. If you look carefully, you'll notice traces of blood on the woman's neck. This suggests that the barber accidentally injured her while cutting her hair, which is a clear sign of poor skill and indicates that he may not be a professional. The next challenge. Both men claim to be the artist behind the painting, but a small detail reveals the truth. Answer: man number 1. The painting shows a beautiful sunset between the mountains, and its colors match the paints on the palette held by man number 1. However, the palette held by the other man does not contain any yellow paint, which is clearly needed to create the sun in the artwork. The next challenge. Who is the criminal on the plane? Take a close look at the 3 passengers and pay attention to the smallest details. All right, the answer is the man in the middle. The key clue is that his hand is restrained and attached to the airplane seat. This indicates that he's being kept under custody during the flight, strongly suggesting that he's the prisoner or criminal on board. The next challenge. Take a close look at the 2 pictures and try to find 3 differences before time runs out. Do you have a sharp eye for detail? Answers. 1. The watermelon price changed from $5 to $6. 2. The traditional scale on the left was replaced with a digital scale on the right. 3. The basket of tomatoes at the bottom was replaced with a basket of blue grapes in the right picture. How many differences did you spot on your own before seeing the solution? Let us know in the comments. The next challenge. Who is the foolish one in this picture? Look carefully before you answer, because your first choice might be completely wrong. You only have 10 seconds. Start now. Answer: the man in the pink shirt on the right. He is sawing the branch from the side connected to the tree trunk while sitting on the outer end of the same branch. In other words, he is cutting off the very branch that is supporting him. As soon as he finishes cutting it, he will fall along with the branch. The next challenge. Take a close look at the picture and don't be fooled by the peaceful scene. Can you spot the ghost before time runs out? Answer: the woman wearing the green hijab. If you carefully examine the mirror, you'll notice that the man and the woman in the blue hijab both have visible reflections. However, the woman in the green hijab does not appear correctly in the mirror. The next challenge. A robbery has taken place inside a jewelry store. The display case has been smashed and several valuable pieces of jewelry are missing. One of the women is accusing someone else, but do you agree with her? Look closely at the picture and search for the hidden clue that reveals the real thief. Answer: the woman making the accusation. If you examine the image carefully, you'll notice that her handbag is slightly open, revealing some of the stolen jewelry inside. Even more suspicious, she is quick to accuse another person, seemingly trying to divert attention away from herself. This is a classic tactic used to shift suspicion and hide the true culprit. The next challenge. 3 people are standing in front of you, but only one of them has just taken a shower. Can you figure out who it is in just 10 seconds? Answer: the girl in the middle. If you look closely at the mirror, you'll notice that the girl's reflection shows her hair looking neat and dry, while the 2 boys appear wet and seem to be trying to convince us that they just came out of the shower. The next challenge. A man is trapped in front of 3 doors, and behind each one lies a deadly danger. Which door should he choose? You have only 10 seconds. Think carefully before answering. Answer: the red door. Next to the red door, there is a gas mask and a fire extinguisher. This crucial clue suggests that he can wear the gas mask to protect himself from the toxic gas and safely pass through the door. The next challenge. 3 people are sitting on the street, but one of them is only pretending to be poor in order to deceive others. You have only 10 seconds. Look closely at the small details in the picture. Answer is person number 3. Although he is begging and holding a bowl for donations, a modern smartphone can be seen in his hand. The next challenge. A man is walking through the park with 2 women, but only one of them is his real wife. Can you figure out who she is by paying attention to the small details in the picture? Answer: woman number 1. She is holding the man's arm in a way that suggests a close and affectionate relationship. Meanwhile, the woman on the right is simply walking beside him in a more formal and distant manner, which suggests she's a friend, colleague, or acquaintance rather than his wife. The next challenge. The car is parked on top of a hidden number, and the visible numbers are 68, 88, question mark, 98. What number is hidden under the car? You have only 10 seconds to figure it out. To solve this puzzle, you need to turn the image upside down. Reverse your brain. Once you flip the picture, the hidden number becomes clear. Tell us the correct number in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more puzzles, brain teasers, and fun challenges to sharpen your mind, genius.